Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another Thursday night with Oxygen Not Included. There is a new beta branch out today in Oxygen Not Included, so we're going to start a brand new colony, brand new duplicants, and try to build our way up again, and hopefully get some good progress in this colony, and ideally with very few deaths. So we're at the point here where we're picking duplicants, but the new upgrade is called the Expressive upgrade, and it gives social interactions to the duplicants when they're running around in the colonies. So they'll stop and like smile at each other and gesture and stuff like they are in the thumbnail that I made, and do a variety of other things like that. So kind of curious to see how this impacts the overall gameplay. There are some tweaks as well also to the way that you have to handle their preferences around food and decor. So a few things to kind of sort out around that. But welcome everyone who's here in the chat so far. Apologize for a little bit of a late start. There was something wrong with YouTube, and I kept trying to schedule the stream, and then it would tell me that there was no stream there. So it wasn't working right. Anyway, I had to just do like a straight go live type of scenario instead of scheduling it. So apologize for any wacky inconvenience that might have caused you. But welcome everyone who's here so far. I think we're gonna go ahead and just start flipping through duplicates and try to find some that are gonna make a good fit for our colony. I mean, I obviously don't want bottomless stomach. Okay, I think probably first of all I'm gonna be looking for somebody who has a strong strength is good. A strong sense of research. I want high learning so we can kind of churn through the research quickly as possible. That's +1 learning, +3 learning ring. That's not a bad one overall. What about over here? We got farming. Actually, farming might be good. I feel like we probably want to cook because cooking is kind of an important thing. We'll grab that. They're a yokel, so they can't do... Oh, flatulent. I don't want a flatulent duplicate. Oh, super chats. Nikki Patterson, $10 super chat. Can I have my first victim, I mean dupe, named Evangeline? Jess Stewart, $5 super chat, not dead yet. And Durgan, $5 super chat for my mother, please. Noodle Grand, please. Also, hi, Durgan. All right, so I don't want that. Narcoleptic, that's not too bad. Just keep looking for some learning skill here. Ooh, 5 learning, small bladder. That's all right. They'll have to go to the bathroom a little more often, but I guess that's not that bad. Cooking, digging. I feel like digging would be a good thing to have somebody doing. Irritable bowel. Man, we're going to have a whole lot of bathroom problems here. 5 digging. Oh, there we go. Digging and cooking. That seems like a good combination. Let's try and find something else for this duplicate instead. Strength, ranching, tinkering. Ooh, they're flatulent. Man, I don't want to deal with the flatulence. Having all that natural gas floating around the colony, just no good. Reminder, early electrolyzer room. Yep, we got to get all uncovered first. We're starting right from scratch again, so there's going to be a little bit of work to do here. Athletics, cooking, farming, learning. Ooh, 8 learning. Oh, I should have kept that. Farming, cooking, digging, kindness, tinkering, narcoleptic. I keep getting the narcoleptics. All right, 5 digging, gastrophobia. They won't cook, but that's okay because we have a cook. So we'll go this way. So this first one will be Evangeline. Actually, no, we'll make this an Evangeline. Actually, you know what? They're all females anyway. It doesn't matter. This will be just Stewart. And the last one here can be Noodle Grand. Or Grand Noodle. Noodle Grand works. Let's see if we can get a decent colony name here too. Hospital would probably be a good one. Underground Fortress, Luxury Train Wreck, Ironic Dimension. You know what? Let's go with that. We're going to be the Ironic Dimension this time around. And hopefully, the Ironic Dimension will lead us to a happy, healthy, growing colony. Okay, we have a decent amount of water. This one up here is kind of in the way, but that's all right. We'll start our duplicates digging out this way, as we usually do. Try to expand their world just a little bit. Nope, see, they're already doing little social interactions. They actually have little speech bubbles above their head now. They tell you some sense of what's going on. They don't like digging, at least one of them doesn't. Or they don't like the mess on the ground, I'm not sure which. Oh, I had a flatulent dupe? No, I thought, would I take that with head flatulence? Unemployed. That stinks. Yep. It's Jess. Jess is a flatulent dupe. Man, I hate flatulent dupes. I skipped on one of them. It didn't work out so well. We still ended up with one. Darn them and their fartiness. Ooh, look at all this oxalite sitting right here, just outside of our colony. That's crazy. All right, let's put bathrooms maybe over here. Start off with our usual 2. I'm going to build some tile flooring in here. The super duper So this is going to be kind of far away from our water. Oh, or whatever. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. Do a ladder right down here. This will be where we got our water from. Set a little pitcher pump here. Ah, look, they're happy-ish. Set these on an 8 so they make sure they clean them. Flatulent dupe challenge. Oh, man. I hate dealing with all the farting and stuff when they're in there. Get all that natural gas just floating around. Can't let anyone die now or it's bad karma for you. Oh, I see. Flatulence, just like grade school. I know, right? Pull my fingers. We can't go electrolyzers first. It's not possible. We have to research them. We've got to do the research. There's quite a bit of water on this map, actually. Okay, let's expand the floor out this way, too. Take all this up. And we don't have any copper yet, so we're going to have to get down to some of that. So we'll throw a ladder down below here. They're going to be walking in the water, which they're really not going to like, but it will give us a good chunk of copper at least. And we'll expand this too, so we get like little oxygen or CO2 sink wells in here. Just a spiral of oxalite. Nothing suspicious going on. That's right. Happens all the time. What are you guys doing? Where'd their mouths go? Oh, there they are. Why aren't they digging? So this is a beta branch. It's in testing phase, and there might be some weird bugs in here. I think we found one already. They're already not digging. Why won't they work? Make a water pit. Oh, yeah, I started to make access to water over here. Wish YouTube had a better chat setup. Yeah, it's kind of funky when you're on a phone in particular. What I saw in another stream is that you put a wheeze ward at the top of the door. The door shuts the wheeze ward off. Use it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a few things like that you can do. Okay, now they're working. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so they've implemented something new in this upgrade where the duplicates have a working time and a leisure time. So they'll only work when it's work time. And when it's... Uh-oh. Oh, that poor hatch. He's so dead. Sorry, buddy. No! There's our first hatch death of the night. I guess we won't be ranching with that guy. Not a bug. They take breaks now. Yeah, that's right. So the way it's set up is they work for a certain period of the day, and then the other period of the day they take a break, and they just sort of do their own leisurely kind of stuff. Which is kind of going to mess with our building plans and stuff, because every now and then they're just going to chill out and not do anything. Which I guess makes sense, you know. Dupes are people-ish too. Sort of. Alright, we have copper now, so we can set up a manual generator. Battery. We need a wash basin over here. And we use the research station. Follow that up with a little wiring, we're all set. For the moment. Brian Bracken, $12 super chat. Thanks for the time change. First time catching you live. Please let me in the asteroid. Hey, Brian, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's nice to stream a little bit earlier. Starting at 10 o'clock at night is actually a little hard on me also. Not to mention the challenge of everybody not really being able to join the stream because of the timing. It's still a little bit off because anyone that's international it's a challenge for, but still. You could have dug sideways. First time a channel yet, I feel like I'll like it. Well, welcome, DS Salcido. I know, the hatch screaming is so sad. Alright, let's throw basic farming in here. Try to get our farm set up right out of the way as soon as possible. I'm going to try and put the farm right here in the middle again, so it kind of maintains even temperatures. I liked how that turned out last time. And then we'll put the rooms probably on either side again. On the whole, I kind of liked how that whole setup worked. Wasn't perfect, but nothing is. They're already getting like hypothermia because they've been playing around in the water down there, getting the copper for me. Hatch Memorial Stone. Takarum, $2 super chat. You can change it so rest time is shorter. Yeah, let's see if we can figure out where that is. Oh, wait a minute here. Manage schedule. There we go. Not implemented. All right. Well, we can't do it yet. At one point we will be able to, but right now it's not implemented. So I guess we can't really adjust their schedule too much right now. Like I said, this isn't the beta branch, so it's kind of like an alpha test. There's a lot of things that may not be necessarily working great right away, but that's okay. Let's bottle all this up. How do you super chat? Yeah, there should be like a dollar sign that's located at the top of the chat. You click on that, and it gives you like a pop-up, and you put in what you want for the super chat, and then I think it's over $1. You can put in a message and that kind of stuff. Yep, it's not in the game yet. We can't do any actual scheduling stuff. Working on a resume for a vet receptionist job. Nice. Oh, we got sand in here. I don't want this. This is going to stop our flow of water. They're very unhappy. It's not like starting the game off with hypothermia. I think we did that last time, too. Should have called it like the hypothermic colony or something. Let's dig all this stuff up. He's so miserable. Poor Evangeline. Aw. A sick dupe is not a happy dupe. Any new stuff in research? Yeah, there should be. So there's some new entertainment items. Let's check that out. So if we go in here to the research, leisure items down here. Home luxuries, no. I wonder if it's stuff we could build right off the bat without having to research it, because I don't see any of the new stuff they mentioned in the research yet. They're supposed to be adding some like new leisure items, like there's an arcade console and that kind of stuff. Maybe it's in furniture. Flower pot, light lamp, water cooler. I don't know where it is. Snoops, $5 super chat. Epinami Snulani, New Zealand for Dupdom. 4 for 1 deal, and I don't think any of us were in the last one, because it'd be nice to let others in. Alright, cool. Yeah, I have no idea where the new leisure stuff is supposed to be. Maybe you have to unlock it somehow, but it's it also could just be that it's not implemented just yet. But there's supposed to be like a new arcade console and stuff, which is neat. So in this patch, the dupes unionized pretty much. Pretty much. They don't work all the time now. We've decided there's more to life than work and sleep. They're scattered through the learning tree, are they? Signal switch. I don't see any here. Oh, wait, what do we got down here? Oh, look, a water cooler. A basic social gathering place for duplicants. So that's one of the new items we can make. And there's supposed to be an arcade console here somewhere. I don't know where it is, though. Oh, environment. No, that's environmental protection suits. Ah, beats me. Somewhere there's a new arcade console. And a water cooler. I wonder if they had to keep a bottle of water on the water cooler. The arcade's under computing? Where's computing? Ventilation, pressure management, temperatures, HVAC, environmental, plumbing, advanced research, medical, healthcare, smelting. Internal combustion. Computing. Oh, there it is. Arcade cabinet. Duplicate checkpoint. Memory toggle. Okay, so the arcade cabinet right here. Temp Crisis 3. GOTY edition. Game of the Year edition. Save the copper. At least the duplicates don't have to pay taxes, yeah. Alright. Who's our next duplicate in here? This can be Brian. Mouth breather, bottomless stomach, passive as mouth breather, or unconstructive. That's really not helpful, man. When we want you... Alright. You'll dig stuff at least. Alright, Brian. You're not going to build things, but at least you'll dig stuff. Kraken. Oh, man. I hope I get spelled too here. Brian. There we go. Welcome to the colony. Matt Hirsch. $1.99 super chat. Yay for new update. Yeah, I love when they put out new stuff in this game. It's always so cutesy, too. Set this up to store everything. I'm gonna have them dig out under here too. We'll do a little floor for storage containers. Ooh, they won't be able to make that jump. That's no good. Hey, Gans role player. I hope they don't have a Cabadon emote. I have no idea what that even is. They're just hanging out. I don't have anything for them to actually do to entertain themselves, but they're complaining about the toilet system and about being sick. And they're sleeping on the floor. What are we doing the research here? A little slow. Little bit slow. I love a multitasker. Just want to think, what more can they add? Yeah, I'm really curious to see where this all goes. There's supposed to be like a story behind everything too that they haven't really fully revealed yet. It probably has something to do with the exploded planet in the background in outer space, I would guess. There's just not a lot of detail there yet. They've kind of alluded to some things, but they haven't actually proven anything out yet. You know what? Let's cancel this for now. When we finish the farm research, I should be able to put in the farm tiles, I think. Oh, no, they're another level up. Drat. Alright. Clever channel, especially Car Mechanic Simulator. Thanks, CB1400F. Want one dupe to wake up and say, hey, isn't it creepy how we all pass out at the same time? There are a couple duplicates that say they'll, like, rise early or work later or whatever. Not that we have any of those, but it is a thing, I guess. Mind if I start a stopwatch to see when the first... No, go feel right ahead. Or feel free, go right ahead, rather. I can't even talk tonight. Overly medicated. Alright, first layer of research is done. We can't do meal prep yet, because we need to unlock advanced research. That's going to require a second researcher, too. Maybe that's where I should have focused my duplicate hiring on, getting a couple of good researchers. Adrian Kelly, $1.99 super chat. Hope my dupe is SMRT. Yep, they'll all be something. I don't know that they'll be truly smart, but we shall see. Should have a little step right there so we can go over top of our little water bottler. Not CrypticFox, you gotta be super nice to Noodle Grand. Don't go killing her off like you did her daughter. I'll try not to. I make no promises. Buddy Worthington, $4.99 super chat. Can we try this dupe thing again? And can I be a miner this time? I'd like to be in a colony for more than 30 minutes. We'll see what we can do. When it's a duplicant's time, it's a duplicant's time. What can I say? All right, let's start some bedroom setups over here. And have them over here. And I think I'm not going to do separate bedrooms this time, I don't think. kind of a lot of work. Just give them all big one fancy room for now. Alright, so furniture, we're gonna need cots in here. It's good for 6 duplicants anyway. Need a pneumatic door. There we go. Missed a super chat. What'd I miss? Hold on. Polani, $2 super chat. Epic Snoo Popo Punami New Zealand Team Voltron. Hi Fox. Hi Polani. Always with the crazy chats. Okay, for this supercomputer, we're gonna need water. You know what? I'm gonna crack into this thing too. Let's get them both up and operational. Although maybe we shouldn't cut it that close. Let our duplicants gather water from 2 different sources this time instead of just one. Maybe that'll make them more efficient. I don't know. She's my name, I just moves on to the next thing. No, it wasn't that, Polani. I just didn't notice it. Why new colony? Because there was a new beta branch available, so the old world seeds and stuff don't really work when you do new updates. I wanted to make sure we had access to the new stuff. If I didn't start a new colony, I couldn't be sure whether we were going to see it or not. TJ Rohar, $10 super chat. TJ, do for the waitlist, please. Doesn't need to be a bottomless stomach this time. Oh, that's good. Because we had some food problems last time. Don't you know it? Stations, refinement. Oh, we can make compost now. I should probably get started on some of that. Just gonna dig all this out. All right, that's super derpy. Oh my gosh, I just can't do anything right now. Cancel. Dig that piece. All right, I'll put 2 composts in here for now. And we're gonna, I didn't have access to it yet. When we get a real door, I'm gonna put a real door on here, and then maybe we'll do like a little shelf up above to put our oxygen deodorizer on. Actually, no, we'll wait until we get some of the tile that lets gas through. That'll give us a little bit anyway. Ooh, finally got a stream. I've been playing H1Z1 open beta on PS4. Oh, cool. That's our oxygen. Should probably pay attention to things like air, breathing, and all that. These lazy duplicants always need to breathe. Ugh. They're so demanding. Why is there natural gas on the bottom? Because we have a farty duplicant. I made the mistake of accidentally picking a duplicant with flatulence. So we're getting a bunch of natural gas buildup. Good times. Weird oxalate formation next to the compost. Yeah. You see these sometimes in the purple biome, the little spiral. If you dig at the top of them, it'll like gradually erode itself around in the ring as the air comes out. It's kind of neat. Only one duplicate got to sleep on. Who was it? Evangeline got to sleep on a bed. Everybody else, you're out of luck. Advanced research is almost done. First, need to get the farm tiles quick, followed with it. Well, yeah, I'm headed towards the farm tiles, but the electrolyzer going direct to that is not really viable so much because they also have to do plumbing and you have to do a variety of other things. Okay, let's get the next research going. Start on meal prep. We're going to need a station for the job board, too. I guess we can put that over here. Oh, research assigned. I'm saying research station. Fine, we'll build the supercomputer. Jeez. I was going to put the supercomputer over here. The only thing I'm concerned about is I'm going to have my farm tiles right above this stuff. It's going to get a little warm and toasty in here. $2 super chat from Polani. New update. Need more outhouses? Epic Punami and NZ. I don't know what the deal is. I'm not sure whether they're saying they don't like the outhouses because they're not aesthetically pleasing, or if they're trying to suggest that we don't have enough. I think it's more that they just don't like them. But I'm not sure. Break them down for what is break time? Yep, apparently. So there's supposed to be like, there's some more stuff in here we can get that gives them things to do when they're taking a break. Organic, we don't want polluted dirt in here, but the rest is fine. Try to build a base that uses one main ladder instead of a dozen. Oh no, no, we must have more ladders. Many, many ladders. It's gotta have hundreds of ladders. Research complete. Oh, that was the other research. Gotta get these guys some jobs so they'll have things to focus on. 2 streams in 1 day. You spoil us. That's right, Jack. The stream earlier was really quiet. 5.5 hours of the new Fortnite season. It was like dead. Because let's take a potty break at the same time, there's perhaps need for more outhouses. Oh, that's possible. I mean, that might be right. Curious to see how that plays out, because you're right. Like they don't go to the bathroom until they're on break time now. So we might actually have a situation where we need more toilets to start off with. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's bring Jakaram in as a duplicant. Another non-constructive one. Loud sleeper. Good lord. Good lord. None of them are good with, well, actually, loud sleeper and a narcoleptic. That's awful. So they'll pass out and snore loudly wherever they're laying on the floor. That's great. Good times. Loud sleeper. Unconstructive. Taker, you know, I have no use for this, Stinky. Let's go ahead with, let's pick Nicola. My lord. Talk about having to pick, like, the best of a worst-case scenario. All right, Jakaram, you can be this duplicant. Rint. Get some more research done. Oh, we already got focused on that. Oh, they finished the basic research part of that already. Dupe, please. If only could have dupes cover fire poles in oil, making it 100% impossible to climb up. It makes 100% faster going down. That'd be funny. I mean, they're already really fast when they choose to use them. It's funny to see them with no mouths. Oh, they're having a whole conversation over here. Hey, who farted? That's funny. If I could be doing sometime during this update, my name is more pronounceable now. Nice. Why no dupe for Snoop Poopalani? Because we haven't gotten down to Snoop's super chat yet. She's next. Why not why? $20 super chat. Good lord. Learn a lot from watching you, enjoying the game. Thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate the support. And I'm glad it's helpful too. I mean, I enjoy playing it. So, you know, there's that. But if people get something beneficial out of it too, that's even better. Make an air pump to collect tank to collect the gas. Yeah, I could do that eventually. I mean, I can't really do anything right now. We just started the research tree, so we don't have access to any of the pumps or anything. Where are the mouths? It looks so weird with them. They do, don't they? It's a little funky. I guess it's maybe so they can give them different expressions or something. They took their mouths away. I don't know. You need a scientist to run the supercomputer. Yeah, well, they need to finish the job board before we're going to have a scientist, I guess. Polani, $2 super chat. Live epically, survived surgery. Yay, live epically. Good job. Live Ponamisu. Okay, let's set some jobs up. We need a researcher. So we'll do that. Noodle Grand will be our fancy researcher. Actually, we need 2 researchers. We'll take Jakaran for the second researcher. We could use some gophers, some miners, some builders, So let's see. Jess is Evangeline is best suited to be minor. Jess will go up in skill level faster. Nobody wants to be an architect. Half of them don't even want to build at all. Brian -2 for the gopher skill. Man, that's impressive. Athletics -2. Good lord. All right. Oh, Brian won't do that job. That's great. So we gotta put Brian somewhere he's actually gonna work. Jeez, Brian, you're lazy. Come on, man. There we go. He likes this thing. We'll get him to do that. I said, good lord. All right, at least we have people that can do the research now, so they can work on the supercomputer, putting on their fancy hat, getting all excited. Do you know by disabling the wheeze wart, it stops cooling? Yep, I was aware. If you put it on something like a floor or something that opens up, or on top of a door, and you open the door, then it creates a gap, and then it doesn't work. It sort of shrivels, kind of like if you had something that was planted somewhere and you took the ground out from under it. All right, we're at that point now where we have to produce some oxygen, and we could tap into the oxalate over here, I guess. But for now, we'll go ahead and make some O2 of our own, a little LGD oxidizer. Get that done. Hopefully we'll keep some shine bugs alive this time so we can have some proper ranching going on. That would be handy too. Okay, meal prep's done. Power regulation, plumbing. Let's look on interior decor. Actually, I might as well just... I want to get the second one anyway. I want the artistic expression to try to improve their living situation as early as possible. This looks like an interesting spawn. Yeah, it's neat. We only have swamp on a couple sides of us, like down here, right? Everything else is the purple side. Now, the trouble is going to be that this stuff's all very hot. That's nice and cold. That's awesome. But otherwise, that's all hot. That's warm. And we got more hot up here. So it's not going to take a lot for our colony to overheat. Toilets. Yeah, I'm really waiting to see whether we really do need another toilet. So they're... Oh, yeah, they're complaining about not having a toilet. Now there's one. I think you're right. I think we will actually need to have more toilets for this setup. Unfortunately. Polani, $2 super chat. Heart new base. Glad your back is better. Team Voltron. Yeah, I wish my back was better. It's actually one of my worst days in ages today. But that's okay. We'll just make it work. See, this is a new side effect, too. They run on the treadmill for a shorter amount of time, so the battery taps out sooner, which means we might actually need to, like, set up more batteries than what we would normally use this early in the colony. Same thing as the toilets, because they're doing stuff at a different timing now. It's gonna get warm over here. I don't like that at all. It's gonna be right underneath my garden, which kind of stinks. Oh, yeah, we have a loud snorer. They need their own separate room. So we're going to deconstruct this. We'll dig out this room in here. This could be where we put the bed for the loud snorer. I gotta make sure I give them enough room here. Here's the water cooler. Cool, so we can put the water cooler down earlier. In theory. Put the water cooler by the bathroom? That's probably not a good idea. Oh, it goes in between tiles. It doesn't even center on a tile. That's weird. Where could we put a water cooler? No, I'll put it over here. Hopefully they don't actually have to fill the water cooler. That would kind of stink. Sibylline, $2 super chats. Hashtag stand up fox. Thanks, Sibylline. Put it right there. They can congregate under this little ledge here for whatever reason. Why don't dupes have a bad back debuff? Because they were sleeping on beds. As opposed to on the floor. See if you can change the time dedicated to each task now. No, it's up here. It says it's managed schedule not implemented. Oh. So there's a click button here, but we can't. I don't know. It's something they haven't done yet, I guess. We need a door on our bathroom to make this a proper bathroom. And we'll just build a derpy wall, because that's what I do. Is there a room set up? This needs a door, too. Stick a little cot against the wall. Hopefully that should be enough room for this, our loud snorer. Scott Gall, £5 super chat. Love your videos, man. Love from Scotland. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate the super chat. Glad you enjoy the videos. It's not space communism. It's an episode of The Office. Do you change the chimes on the job board, maybe? Yeah, let me check that, maybe. Oh, see, look, this is really different up here now. So this is now changed to quality of life instead of, like, the quality of food and stuff. So I'm not sure how this plays in just yet, because this is just something new they implemented. But apparently they have this whole quality of life thing now. So as they get higher in skill level, they want a higher quality of life. Curious to see what the implications are of that. Just gave Loud Snore a bed facing a wall and left space to the right for decorations. Ah, this is fine. I mean, they're separated out. It works for me. It is a little warm over here, though. I'm going to insulate that wall sooner rather than later. Alright, we got barracks, we got the treen. I want to do something with the water that's here. This is actually it's gonna be really inconveniently placed here in the next little while. Oh, we should have access to our farm tiles. We do, good. Okay, so we can put those in here. I'm gonna leave, make this a nice narrow farm again. Oops. Cancel that one. Dig all the rest of this junk. Alright, that should be a decent sized starting farm anyway. I think the quality of life will rely on food quality as well as the comfort levels of the surroundings. Yeah, it probably will. Who's our loud snorer? Oh, it's Jess that's the loud snorer, right? Where's Jess? Jess. Grab decor. So she doesn't like the decor, but that's too bad. Eat it, Jess. Oh, they have an amenities tab now, so she's got a cot. Interesting. Skills. Missing string duplicants, yada yada. Food quality expectation, grizzly. Where's her... Inhaling, exhaling, new friend, gopher, 20% mastery. Quality of life 3. I thought there was a way you could see their traits in here, but now I can't see them. I think I must be blind or something. I'm going blind, I can't see. I don't know. I could have sworn it was in there. Oh, there we go. Traits. Okay, so it's just that the flatulent one. She's not the snorer. We gotta figure out who the snorer is. Move the loud sleeper. I know. I'm trying to figure out who the loud sleeper is so I can move them. That's exactly what I'm in the middle of doing. I just don't remember who the loud sleeper is. Was it Brian? Is Brian the loud sleeper? Ugly crier, germ resistant, unconstructive. Who's our loud sleeper? Jakaram, maybe? It's Jakaram. Okay, so we'll give Jakaram this bed. I'll keep them separated for the rest of the duplicants so that hopefully they can all have a nice sleep. Don't get all mad at me. They removed the... No, I found them. They were just kind of not where I was expecting them to be. Second frock to the left. What's a frock? Is this a beta test game? This is, yeah. So it's in the beta branch right now. There's a lot still that's not really finished yet in this. They even, in their patch notes, they said it's even, maybe even a little less finished than what they would normally be at this point. So a lot to go. This one's due out in like 2 weeks, though, in terms of like coming to the normal branch. So I'm sure they'll be pushing a bunch of updates between now and then. We'll see what that's like. Get to work, my duplicants. Complete your slave labors until your appointed break time. Then you shall enjoy only 1 cup of coffee. Ah. Plant bristle blossoms on the floor next to the oozer. I hate to. I'm always reluctant to plant bristle blossoms early just because of the water consumption. What do we want to work on next? Where's my insulation? I'm going to need just to block heat out early. So let's go with all the way up to temperature modulation. That'll give me the insulated tile. I want to keep things not too roasty toasty. I actually should have left an extra gap here so I could put a layer of insulation underneath my farm to keep it protected from the heat from down here. That's okay. I'm going to be playing Wrath of the World next week. I'm not positive, actually. So I'm having a really hard time carving out time to play all the games I want to play. And then I had the day off today, but I was focused on the new season for Fortnite. Snoops. Snoop could be the next duplicant. Ooh, 5 creativity, narcoleptic. All right, another one that goes to sleep a lot. Still, it seems to be the best of the options here. And it's actually something they have an interest in. So we're going to take this one. This can be Epinami, Snulani, and Z. Oops. Epinami, Snulani, and Z. All right. Welcome to the colony, the amalgam named people. So wise. I'm not that wise. I don't see you researching electrolyzer stuff. That's because I'm not. Yet. It's really early in the game. We barely started. Even if I set up electrolyzer stuff, we'd burn through all of our water and then I'd have none. May need some storage soon. I've got storage here. They're just not filling it yet. Oh, wait. We gotta go to the jobs board. We have some unemployed duplicants. Oop. Just one. Just one duplicant. Alright. We'll put you on the artwork down here. Start to get some of that soon. We are gonna need a kitchen. See, this water is really inconveniently placed. I think I'm going to make a kitchen up top here. I'm going to convert all this over. We'll have our water pump right in our kitchen this time. I mean, once we get the food plant, it'll be right. 9,876 kilograms. Yeah, I should build a micro musher just in case. Build it like right there. Need to dig more sand to the farm. Yeah, it's all full of it right now. Are you doing YouTube full time? Do you have another job? Yeah, I have another job. This is just something I do for like a hobby kind of thing. Usually I stream only at night or do recordings only at night. Today I actually have the day off work, you know, because I'm playing around with the new Fortnite season. But yeah, I have a full-time job otherwise, and family and all that kind of stuff. What would I like to see added to the end game? I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice to have a sense of story, like what's the purpose for them being here. I don't think it's critical because it's not really what the game's about anyway, from my perspective. You're just trying to build out, explore, and survive, and grow your colony bigger and bigger. But I think it would be neat to see the story that's involved here. Why are they there? What are they trying to do? That kind of stuff. Even in this game, you get storm hugs. Yeah, meteor storm hugs. Those ones that sting a little bit. Please put on your helmet, sir. It's meteor season. Are you all leaving the colony? Nope, not yet. I have a backlog of super chats, to be honest. Oh, man. Yeah, I work in process re-engineering, so I spend a lot of time looking at how our company does what they do and then looking for ways to do it more efficiently. You know what? I'm not sure what to do. Managed to get a colony to cycle 175-ish and it's running good. Farms, geysers, and ranches. What do I do after that? I mean, after that, it's just kind of like exploring and stuff. You can try to work on more automation and that kind of thing. Really love the shine bugs. Their sounds are great. Yeah, the shine bugs are cool. I seem to end up with dead shine bugs a lot. Poor, poor dead little shine bugs. I do need more toilets. Particularly since this one's out of order. What's going on here? Somebody clean the toilet. Somebody clean the toilet. Requires emptying. They're like, forget it. None of us are working right now. Okay, yeah, we definitely need... the way I space these, I can't even fit more in here. Let's, good lord. This whole, like, not working at certain times of the day is actually going to be a real pain, I think. You gonna do apartments like your last colony? I'm not really planning. I'm gonna do, like, stacked living quarters, but I don't think I'm gonna do individual rooms. It did cause some issues last time. Food is a problem now, too. Because why wouldn't it be? Okay, come on. Oh, that was with the shift key. What are you doing to me? Stop it. There we go. Man, they're going so slow on things. Oh, finally somebody's cleaning the toilet. Thank you. Oh, you know what I need to do that I forgot to do? Check off the auto prioritize. And then we'll go into their priorities and see what's going on here. Combat, dig. Noodle Grand, we want them to focus on research. Jakaram, we want him to focus on research too. Snoolani can focus on art. Brian's the engineer, so he works on operating stuff, I think. Gopher's all about supplying and carrying stuff. I can leave them alone. And then Miner, we want them to obviously focus on digging. There we go. Adam S. 9.99 super chat. Been having a less than great day. Really appreciate being able to chill out and watch the stream. Well, welcome, Adam. Sorry to hear your day's kind of been terrible. Hopefully it improves. Refinement. Compost. We'll throw 2 of these in here. Where is my plumbing? I need a 3rd outhouse. And now I kind of need 3 sinks, too. Because I don't want people running around with dirty hands. I have an idea. Use the flashlight for power. Well, the tricky part is, like, they produce enough for it to be a nuisance, but not generally enough to be super useful. Okay, medicine. Wash basins. Need oxygen generation? I got one right here. This is producing oxygen for me. It's a little on the weak side, but we do have some oxygen being produced. Doesn't need no stinking seeds. We don't need no stinking seeds. We have 28, 29 of them. That's not bad. Go plant all those. That'll be good. These need to be set to direction right. We have some dirty water on the floor I gotta get rid of. Where can I get rid of the dirty waters? Man, this water here is really inconvenient. I know I've said that a couple times, but I just don't like it there. It's in my way. All right, let's dig a little pit over here. This will be where we can get rid of our fancy water. Actually, I don't even have a door I can seal. Even if I dumped it out down there, I'm still going to have all the polluted oxygen issues. Hooray! Everybody loves stinky oxygen. Just ask the ones complaining about the farting. Seeds, man. Plant seeds, lol. There's that stream delay at work. I wish I could set this thing on like a super short stream delay. But it always seems to cause a lot of buffering when I do that. On the other side of natural gas is the planter boxes. Yeah, there's all this gas here. It's crazy. Why are you in the water? Get out of the water. See that when he came out of the water, he shook his leg off too, like to shake the water off. Just dig a hole and put dirty water in there. Well, that's what I was planning to do over here, but I normally like to close it off so that there's no... Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's cancel that. I like to normally close it so there's no contamination. There we go. Get all this dug out here. Well, the natural gas, I accidentally picked a flatulent duplicant. I even said specifically I didn't want one because I hate dealing with it. Yeah, another sand in the way. I've already got it marked to dig out. I know I said the dig nearby a slime too. Food shortage. All right, I gotta prioritize building this, I guess. Build me my foodstuffs. Poor unhappy duplicants. I hate when they're sad. You should make an air pump into a room to filter out the natural gas powered by a treadmill run by the farter. Thing is, they won't stay in there all the time. I mean, technically, we could close them off in their own little space that has, like, a cot, a little bit of food for them, make them stay contained within their own gas for a while. That feels like it'd be a little evil, though. Doesn't too many batteries produce twice as much heat as one large battery? Yeah, but I didn't have a large battery, so I have mini batteries right now. That's the thing about the research. You've got to do the research before you can do the stuff. Well, the hard part with the natural gas is it kind of intermingles with it, the CO2 and oxygen and stuff. It's kind of all over the place. It's not really well condensed in one area. Yeah. Well, the inverted V at the top won't catch natural gas because the natural gas sorts below oxygen. So the best way to get the natural gas out of the way is to build the oxygen pressure up in here. Which I'm going to do from here. It's going to be really hot near my garden, though. I don't like that. Quarter piece of wire for the busher is still priority 5. Oh, is it? Well, so it is. Get to work, my evil minions. Man, they haven't built any of this stuff either because I told them to go somewhere else. Somebody had someone unemployed that I put in the building job because we don't have anyone focused on that as a priority right now. It's kind of a pain because I need a lot of stuff built. Yeah, you can make like a fart ranch. He needs to die. No. No, we can't kill off the poor little duplicate. It's not his fault. He's a horrible farter. Oh, look, we have a hatch egg in here. This is not low treating because this wall's open at the back. Try to send a hatch to the toilet here. They could eat clay. Yeah, they could eat a little bit of it. They just won't eat all of it. Their appetites are not endless anymore. This could be changed over to just a right. The farter in a storage compartment underwater. I don't want to drown the duplicant. That'd be awful. I'm not that mean. All right, let's look. Let's see. Squeamish, narcoleptic. I feel like Squeamish is the best of the bunch here. So this one can be Matt Hirsch. Thanks for the super chat, Matt. Print that up. So many duplicates, so little time. Yeah, I'm so smart. F-A-R-T. Good old fart brain. Break time. I gave them a water cooler. They're not even hanging out by it, but we don't have a recreation room, so I guess that's going to be a problem. Eventually. Eventually, we'll need a rec room. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need a builder, yeah. Let's pick a job. Jobs for Matt. Apprentice builder. Ching. He's got no skill in it, but he does have a passion for it, so that's alright. He'll level up quick. Give them the work. Zoom in close at break time so we can see the emoticons. I'll see what I can do. You see, they have emoticons the whole time. They're like, hey, we had a good sleep. I gotta work on the computer. Give him the thumbs up. Starting to get pushed down. Great. Yeah, that's the idea. If you build up oxygen pressure, the natural gas will sort below it. So when your oxygen pressure drops, it kind of fills up additional space. Stress is a little on the high side. Brian McCracken's not happy with things. Let's maybe try to make this I'm gonna make this into our rec room. And I know I already built a water cooler, but I'm gonna build another one over here. Try and give them a big space they can use for a rec room. Recreation room has to have recreational building, no industrial machinery, and a decoration item. Did you check the priority of the bathrooms and wash basins? Yeah, these are set for 8, or 9 actually. This one hasn't been set because it's new. Set these to an 8, I guess. They've already got this building, so that's good. I built a micro musher. It's not that I don't have one. I just needed to turn it on. Remember, you can have your water cooler and your jobs board in the rec room. Oh, that's true. It's not really the way down here, but... Or research. Okay, let's look next at... decontamination, I think. We'll go that route. I got the little arcade cabinet. I think that's pretty cool. Comment did not show up. Strange. Weird. Where's the art? I was working on getting it unlocked, actually. And it is now. So now they can have some art. Some there. Some over here. This needs to be dug out a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. And I'm gonna throw insulated tile up here. There we go. Actually, this whole side down here can be turned into insulated tile. Thermally reactive, slow heating. Make it out of igneous rock, I guess. All right, good job. It's just not a stream if there's no derpiness. Enough. If you put multiple research stations, do they complete the research faster? They do, yeah, because the individual stations, they basically like produce points towards completing the research, so you can compound their work that way. The water has a bad decor. Put a painting in it. Where's the decor? There. It does have a fairly negative decor, doesn't it? All right, this could be set for polluted water, so we can dump that stuff out. I need to get the place where I can get the seal, so I can put a door on here. Oh, look, they're talking. They're hanging out. Apparently, they don't like the food. They're indifferent on the blocks. Oh, somebody farted in the room. Jesse. Put the rest of the seeds in the farm tiles. All right, man. You guys are pushy tonight. No seed available. So that's why they weren't planted. They don't even have enough seeds. So before we go submit an OCD issue, we'll try to sweep up down there too. Everybody, plant the seeds! Plant the seeds! Get the seeds planted! We don't have any seeds. They're all gone. I've got them all planted. Good lord. Your mother's trapped. Where? Where? I don't see any trapped duplicants. Stinky water already. Beats me dirt. Someone peed. No, they did too. Oh, of course they did. Somebody go mop that up out of our water supply. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Now, on the plus side, this one up here is the one we're making the food with, so we do have the added bonus of them not using the pea water. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. They pretty much always do, too. There's always somebody that pees in the water. Oh, I see where they're stuck. I get it. They can't cross that gap there. But there's very little I can do about it at the moment until somebody goes and builds that stuff. So let's try and set priority on that. Build this stuff, please. Someone. Oh, don't dig yourself into a corner you can't get out of. Come on. Put a couple paintings with the combos too. I could. It's not really gonna do a whole lot to offset the compost though, unfortunately. Has some positive benefit, but not a ton. Yeah, look at all that nasty water there again. They're getting hypothermia from hanging out in the water. Look, it's all somebody's urine. They really need to clean up the floor. Turn everybody untidy. Building entombed. Where do we have a building entombed? Food shortage. Somebody get to work. Where's our cook? All right. They get break time. They don't have to cook all the time anymore. That's going to do wonderful things for our food production. Just fabulous things. Is it worth to put a wash basin going into the kitchen area? It is. I didn't build one there, though. Hopefully they won't get too germy. I often do put a wash basin as they're going in. This time I just sort of built away. I mean, we can get rid of the painting that's here and throw a wash basin. Wash space in. Stick that right in there. $2 super chat from Cerberus Bloodmore. Good evening, CrypticFox. Conundrum, what mat for metal refinery? Conundrum, what metal for the metal refinery? Is it because it's getting too hot? Is it melting it out? Because tungsten would work well if that's the issue. And you get tungsten by refining wolframite. Why don't they have mouths? I don't know. It's something to do with this update. Their mouths sort of disappear unless they're actually showing some specific expression. It's almost a little freaky. Seeing them like hang out with just blank faces. Answer my riddle, will you? How many dupes could a duplicant do? How many dupes could a duplicator dupe if a duplicator could dupe dupes? 100. Are you sure you can't change the times? I mean, I remember you trying, but I'm so pumped. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't see where there's a place to actually swap them around. Quality of life. Oh, it shows their quality of life rating at least. So that's something. I don't see anything anywhere to actually set their work time. Gonna try Season 5 Fortnite. Alright, see ya, NBA Gamer. Thanks for coming out. How bad is the main water hole gets food poisoning germs in it? I find it usually ruins mine runs. Like a little bit of food poisoning germs isn't bad. It takes a fair amount for them to get sick off of it. Like this has like 1,500, so usually if it's like less than 10,000, you're gonna be okay. But it's preferable not to do that because you're risking getting your duplicant sick. So if you have an alternate water source, that's probably the better one to use. Decor is improving, but they really need to sweep the floor. We need a tiny duplicant. Oh, nice. Okay, so Matt Hirsch is maxed out, so we can move Matt up. Evangeline can move up as well. Just Stewart, not quite yet. Noodlegran is ready to move up. This is a scientist. They're going to get more and more unhappy the more we move them up, though. How come we never seem to make paintings or statues from granite for the extra decor? I don't know. I just throw them up. Figure I'm putting so many of them up anyway. It seems almost inconsequential what I make them out of. Okay, flatulent, squeamish, loud snore. I guess the squeamish is where we're going. So I don't want to do any more loud snorers and no more fart juice. This will be epic. Snoo Popo. Punami. Man, I'm glad they give me a lot of characters. Punami, NZ. Any info on how this new decor system actually works? Nope. No clue. I mean, I can see in the vitals here what their decor rating is. So what their quality of life looks like. So eventually, I moved them up, and they needed a quality of life of 8 now. But they're only scoring it a 3. +1 for duplicants. +1 for nice bathroom. +1 for took a break. +1 for slept in bedroom. -1 for 8 awful food in his last meal. The trouble is it says quality of life 3, but if you add that all up, that's like 3, 4... Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. 2, 4, -1 is 3. So I guess you'd be able to see the things that are impairing their quality of life. 8 awful food for my last meal. So that seems to be how that works. So each time they level up, this is going to go up higher. So Matt Hirsch is at a level where he's got an +8. If they move up to tier 4, then that's going to be +12. They go to tier 5, it's +16. So it'll be more and more to keep, more and more difficult to keep the duplicates happy the higher up you move them in their skill level. We don't need 2 dupes. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought Snoop. I thought Polani was asking for another one. All right, we'll make that one Adrian Kelly then, I guess. Where is the other one? Vitals. Epic Snoopu Punami. There we go. This one here could be Adrian Kelly. If I could actually... Oh my gosh, my keys were not on the home space. There we go. That's better. Hi fam, 99 super chat. If you could have a new dupe name, it Hyper Snobby. Give him a good place to sleep. All right, I'll add you to the list. We've got quite a few here of people that are looking to have some duplicants in the colony. So it might take a little bit to get them in, because this only brings in a duplicate every 3 days. I may not get them all in on this stream. There's quite a few of them. Storage for food. We have that down here. I actually need a space with some CO2 in it to store the food. Right now, they're eating through the food so quickly, though, that food storage isn't really a huge priority, because it's not really getting a chance to spoil, because they're just eating it so fast. What about the painting statue decor bonus? Do they just count into the room bonuses? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know how that works exactly anymore. I mean, like I said, you can see what their decor is like, but... So let's take a look here. So we have Noodle Gran, for example. Where's Noodle Gran? Where you hide, Noodle Gran? Oh, there they are. They're on the ladder. So Noodle Gran's on the ladder. In a yucky decor space. And her quality of life is 2 right now. So we'll see when these paintings actually get built, if they increase the quality of life at all. Are meal lice turned off for edible items? Also, no, I don't have them turned off because I'm not turning them into lice loaf currently. I actually kind of want them to eat the meal lice, because it'll consume less water than turning them into mush bars, or into meal lice bars. Don't understand the new things from this update. Yeah, so I don't know. There's a few things that we're gonna have to figure out how they work. Like their quality of life setting is something that it seems like there's a bunch of different factors in it based on like the type of room they're in, if they're getting the actual room benefits, if the general level of decor is good, if they're getting good food, if they slept in a bed instead of on the floor. It seems like there's a whole bunch of things that play into quality of life. Okay, we got the decontamination, filtration, tuning. Let's get into refinement, medical, agriculture, animal. Let's just go this whole chain. Try to get our ranch going early on too. Why not why? $14.99 super chat. Night, sir. Thanks again. Thanks so much for the super chats. I really appreciate the support. It's very generous of you. Jess Stewart, $2 super chat. Please rename Jess to Not Yet Dead. Oh, sorry. I know you'd asked me that before, and apparently I'm super smart. Not yet dead. But what if you are dead? Then how's that name going to apply? On the tombstone, that'll be great on the tombstone. Here lies not yet dead. There you go, being wise again. Are there any people on the waitlist to be a dupe? Oh yeah, there's a bunch. We had a whole bunch of, like a whole flurry of them right off the bat. I'm having a hard time adjusting to this whole, like, let's take a break thing. Why is that not... How tall is this cooler that I can't build over top of it? That's ridiculous. Igneous rock, granite. Yeah, man, the water cooler takes up so much space I can't even build above it. That's wacky. Somebody clean the floor, please. Jobs. We have a new job. Adrian Kelly, you're going to come in here and you're going to work on groundskeeper because we need somebody to tidy up. Ugh. Great. I picked the person who has a horrible skill on it. That's fabulous. What about Not Yet Dead? Maybe we can put Not Yet Dead down here. No, at least you have some skill. Adrian, we don't want you there. Maybe you can be a gopher. No, we got -1 skill at that too. What are you good at? Sous chef, apprentice miner. Okay, let's send you up for mining then. There. Trying to line you a little bit with your skill set. Cerberus Bloodborne, $2 super chat. Thank you in chat. 4D, what's your 2 cents on insulated tiles? Well, I mean, I'd make use of them because it's kind of important to try to block the heat early on. If you can get a Bizalite, you're better off just building a Bizalite tiles. But there's you got to kind of expand out from your colony before you can get to the point to do that. I mean, there's a little bit right here that I could kind of dig into, but it's not enough that I can insulate the whole thing. So, like, it's really warm out here. If you don't insulate this, your colony gets pretty hot as the game progresses. So I'd rather make use of the tiles, even though I know it's going to use a little bit more resources. Is that clock thing on the left the cycle monitor? No, this thing up here is for setting your like managing the schedule, but it's not implemented, so we can't do anything with it. When you click on it, nothing happens. Water cooler seems to have decorations that blocks paintings. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell because there's all the junk on the floor, right? But now that we have somebody who can tidy it, let's sweep that all up. How about we get our fancy tidy person to run around like crazy, just sweeping everything. Can you get a luxury apartment like you did last colony? Yeah, we'll have to start breaking some of those out, I guess. It's gonna take a bit to get some space for those, because I didn't really start building these with that plan in mind. Maybe we could put some up above here. We'll do like through the rec room and up into the next layer. We can put like 2 in there maybe. Need a door in the break room. Yeah, I'm not even sure if it has enough stuff. Leon, take me home, baby. $2 super chat. I says pardon? My wife might object. I'll try to block that off just because I want the polluted oxygen to stay in there. If possible. I think the break room has a relatively limited size that you can have to. So the recreation room can only be 64 tiles. How big is this? That's 52. It might be able to be the right size. I'll have to find out. I should actually get some tiles in here too for airflow. Let some CO2 out of here. Would managing the schedule be able to set the dupes' work time? Yeah, that's the idea, so you can set their work time for more or less. And I gather if you... I mean, I suspect anyway that when you make their work time longer, it will probably result in the duplicates being not as happy with their quality of life. At least I would think that's how it works. Use all the farm tiles queued for plants before you break her. They were all queued for plants, but some of them stopped. I don't know. Does it really matter? We don't have enough seeds for it all anyway. What the? That's what's happening. When I copy the settings and paste them over, it's unplanting some of the tiles. That's so weird. That's not supposed to happen. Thanks for the super chat, though, Snoops. That's so weird. I was sure I'd done that. I was like, why are some of them not having plants in them? This chat's like a community, pretty much. It really is a Let's Play. Everybody tells me what to do. You see if walls can be built above the water cooler? Sure, we can check that. Yep, looks like it. Nope. Nope, not immediately above. So it looks like the water cooler basically takes up 3 tile height, even though the actual drawing for it is only 2 tiles high. Anthony Fabertino, $5 super chat. Hi, CrypticFox. This is the first time I'm catching your stream. Love your videos. Do you review the new update already? I don't generally do reviews, but this is the new update we're playing right now, actually. I'm trying to get a handle on the way some of the things have changed the mechanics of the game a bit. You never noticed the copy-paste thing? No, absolutely I noticed the paste thing. So, I did that. Watch, let me show you. If I go here, and I go copy settings, and then I paste this over everything, it unplants it all. And that's what happened. It unplanted everything on me. Or it didn't unplant everything. It unplanted some of it. So the ones I had already told to get a seed planted, it sort of undid that. And, I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Net result is we got it going. Hope we get it all planted. We'll get her done. We need more duplicate homes. We have 8 duplicates and only 2, 4, 6, 7 beds. And this water is still in my way. The water over there is going to bother me. Okay, I'm going to do another bunker room in here. Eventually, I'm going to try and get some more like luxury rooms, but we're going to need a lot more space first. More duplicants. They're not duplicants, they're duplicans. All right, this will be Cody Worthington. What do we want here? So, learning, mouth breather, unconstructive, bottomless stomach. Oh, you guys are all great. Fabulous. Don't really want a bottomless stomach. So I guess an unconstructive is probably better. Unconstructive, but +2 construction. I love that. All right, Meep. Because Meep is love. Cody Worthington. Welcome to the colony. Make sure you've purchased your duplicate insurance prior to arrival. Critter farm. Yeah, we did need a critter farm, but I need to get somebody who's got a job that high first. Let's put Cody to work in tidying. Ooh, he even likes it. You go, Cody. Karm can move up here. We don't have anyone working on farming yet, so maybe those are fancy farm people. Cody, of course. Epasnu Nami. How are we doing painting-wise? Paintings are pretty much done. But she's only at 43%. I gotta get someone working on farming. Matt Hirsch, who's an architect. Alright, Matt, you can go be a farmer. Right, from architect to farmer. It's quite a job shift for you. No, Meeps need to stay Meeps. Sorry. Is Noodlegran supposed to be Durgan? That's right. Yep, Noodlegran's Durgan. Great idea. CrypticFox is a great idea. Where are we here? Hold on. Dan with a plan. Meeps need to stay Meeps. No. Make a... Oh, I see what you mean. Make a feeder once you can and put phosphorite in it so the shine bugs can make more eggs and don't go extinct. Yeah, we should do that. What are we doing research-wise, though? Fish release, fish feeder. The trouble is they don't eat out of the normal feeders, do they? I can't remember whether the critter feeders will feed the shine bugs or whether they need the lure to do it. This game should implement seasons, like the night cycle would change. Yeah, well, I mean, they're all underground, so I guess the season's all the same, right? Is this game like your job? A little bit. A little bit. Always looking at how we do stuff and trying to make it more efficient and stuff. Except that I don't maybe focus as much on efficiency in this as I do just trying to have fun. But there, you could definitely say there are similarities. Man, our tiny people are really slow. No! Alright. They swept up the hatch egg that was in the room and they put it in a storage locker and it became unviable and cracked itself onto the floor. Now somebody's going to have floor omelet. Let's throw the electric grill in here quickly. Try to get this thing cooked before it goes all nasty on me. I mean, it's an egg, so it's nasty to begin with, but... Who needs an egg cracker? Just put them in storage until they fall out on their own. Did it handle the natural gas? Yes and no. I built up air pressure inside the colony, and that compressed the natural gas toward the lower portion of the colony. So the natural gas is going to settle between the CO2 and the oxygen. So as long as we keep oxygen pressure up, the natural gas will stay low. Shambaks eat out of feeders. Okay, cool. If it's phosphorite, yeah. Anything happened in the last 5 minutes? Not really, except for noticing that an egg fell on the floor. Oh yeah, floor omelet, my favorite. What are these chunks in here? Oh, don't mind that. That's green peppers. That's what that is. It's just green pepper. Only cooks can use the stove. Colonist likes a sous chef. I thought I had a sous chef. I didn't. I got them doing something else. Not yet dead. Doing groundskeeping. Oh, that's great. All right. Well, not yet dead. You got to go cook. Go fart up a storm in the kitchen. We still have one groundskeeper at least. Cook me an omelet, please. Delivered 100 grams of raw egg. What about floor shells? Well, the shells could be used to make steel. You use them in the metal refinery. It's taking them an exceptionally long time to sweep the floor. Like, this is crazy. Could push down further if you turn CO2 into O2 with the algae terrarium. I hate using the algae terrariums, to be honest. I don't like the ratio of oxygen you get for the consumption of algae, plus the necessity of providing water for it. Just too much of a pain for me. I don't like them. I almost never use them. It's usually just in like rare occurrences I'll put one down. Just checking in. Are the dupes dead yet? Nope, nobody's dead. They're all alive so far. They're not exactly living the high life at this point, but nobody died. Let's throw some more beds in here. Furniture. All right, so at least one person wanted to have a fancy bedroom at the back here, so we'll set this up here. It's your own little sequestered room here. Painting, get a sculpture. A little flower pot can't hurt. There we go. And we'll throw some more cots in here. More cots, more paintings. Give me all the art. There we go. Oh, look, a shine bug flew in. Party's been working harder than natural gas geyser in the last colony. I know, right? That geyser went idle for so long. Hashtag egg lives matter. Set your priority for the groundskeeper. I thought I already have them set. Priorities. Who's our groundskeeper? Cody. Cody's already set. He's already set for priority on tidying. I don't know. Crank up storage too, maybe? Tidying and storing, that's what he's got set for. I don't know. Spread your great word. Hashtag eggs life matter. I hate eggs. Ugh, can't eat them. Can you get a flower pot in your room? Yeah, I guess so. Jakarm does have a separate room. I forgot about that. Furniture, flower pot. Yeah, it does not pay to zoom in on chat when I'm playing. It's hard to see things. Oh my gosh, this thing is not scrolling very well at all for me. Come on. There we go. Duplicates can't reach the ceiling at the top of the barracks. Too short. Yeah, that's alright. We'll get that sorted. This is really close to the hot stuff up here. Like, this is not comfortable room space at all. If I do this, you know what? Let's do this the easy way. If I cut all the way in over here, we're gonna have like crazy heat problems. Not to mention having to deal with all the chlorine gas that's in here, which I'm not really thrilled with. Just don't let Jess eat that floor omelet. The whole place will smell like it. She's fired up a storm already. She doesn't need the egg omelet. Gross. Make the farter sleep in a room down the CO2 with the algae terrarium. Guys are so mean to the poor flatulent duplicant. They can't help it. They're a little gassy. Oh, I just want them to clean up after themselves. They just won't do it. You should be able to manage the chat zoom scroll thing in the chat window, but before scrolling, they need to click back, but still. You should be able to manage the chat zoom scrolling thing by clicking on the chat window before scrolling. Well, that's what I'm doing, but it still does it. I don't know. Actually, no, it's fine. It must have just, maybe that's what the issue was. I wasn't clicking out of the window. Yeah, that's what it was. I am so smart. SMRT. Adrian Kelly, $1.99 super chat. Also, can I get a luxury apartment? Hashtag eggs live matter. Well, this will be your apartment in here because at the moment this is as big a luxury as we can afford. There's a whole lot of space here I'm not using just yet. Charles Murphy, $1 super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the support, everyone. Clear the ceiling by the spare water cooler. Oh, here? I don't know what you're talking about. If we dig up here, then the water's going to leak here. Gotta be careful of that. Just a little bit. Research done. What do I want next? I guess we can go with power regulation, maybe? Start to look at producing some power. If we put them down the CO2 with an algae terrarium, they can breathe and their farts don't travel through the entire base. Yeah, I get it. I don't care enough. It's not going to bother me that much. I'm not, to be honest with you, most things in the colony, I'm really not really big on min-maxing. You're probably right. It would probably cause less issues with stifled plant life and it wouldn't drift through the base or whatever, but meh. Just set them all to clean up. Well, they're sweeping up now. I set higher priority on the cleaning, and now they're finally doing it. Sweep it to 7, my minions. Clean. Clean it all. It makes such a big difference in decor when they actually clean the floor up. Just one tile so Duke can stand on the right side of the water cooler. If I do one tile here, this might break through. Because that would be one tile space there. I don't know. I'm going to get rid of this water cooler anyway, actually. Let's just deconstruct this one. We have another water cooler up here anyway, so I don't really need to. How many crypts did a CrypticFox encrypt if CrypticFox could encrypt crypts? 7. I don't know. This break time's out. Never get back to work. Yeah, the break time's brutal, actually. It's super inconvenient having them not want to work all the time. I feel like I'm so much less efficient now. What do you mean you want to stop working? Are your hands bleeding? Are you unconscious? Then keep going. Oh, 2 flatulence. All right. Actually, pacifist is a good one. So this is good. What the? It took a name that I had entered previously and put it on this duplicate. That's so weird. All right. Whatever. This one could be TJ Rar. Welcome, TJ. Thanks for the super chat. 10 duplicates we're up to now. Figured out a way to help kill food poisoning bacteria in the wastewater. Dump in water containing slime lung bacteria. The slime lung removes the food poisoning and then dies itself. Yeah, there's a variety of ways you can go about it. The reality is most of the time you don't really have to do a whole lot of germ killing in the water. Depending on what you're using it for. If you're trying to use it for food, it's a bit of an issue. What's your job? You're a miner, Adrian. TJ. Ooh, sous chef. General engineer, groundskeeper. We already have a sous chef. We do need some more groundskeepers. Yeah, let's make him a chef. TJ, chef. There you go. Perfect. So they can't pee if they unhose their full during break time, so they never pee. Wait, what? What did I miss here? Maybe prioritize that last tile to get a break room bonus? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Boop. Find out whether the room's big enough, or too big, rather. If it's the right size. Let's do more automation sweeping. We can't do automation sweeping yet, because we don't have the duplicates that are in a position to be able to do it, and nor have we completed enough on the research tree to get there either. Should build more batteries to store all that extra power so your machine's gonna run just a bit longer. Yeah, I need to put the batteries somewhere that's not where heat's gonna be a problem. I think I'm gonna put the batteries down bottom here. I do have some large batteries now, so we can go this way. So if they build all those, I'll deconstruct these ones because the heat these produce really stink. I don't want that right underneath my farm so much. Darren's huge. Last time you ate all the food, now you make all the food. Good job, TJ. Just want to use the hatch emoji. He's so cute. What if they'll take a break while trying to save a dupe life? I bet you they do. I bet you they just drop everything. Unless you put them on red alert, maybe. And they're like, well, fine. We'll go keep them alive. One of my favorite things to do is pump water over my coal generators and my transformers, and they cross algae deoxidized to cool the heat producers and clean your CO2. Nice. Can you be an engineer? You was smart enough for that? Man, my back's killing me. Engineer. So we're gonna move Brian up. It's gonna put him up to plus 12 now. He's gonna need for comfort. Adrian, you're already at 57% mining, so when you get to 100%, I'll move you over to engineering. Because if I shift you now, you won't carry over the skill for mining. Power and oxygen, that should be concerns right now. Never worry about those things. What are you talking about? Power and oxygen. Psh. This performance fixes in 2 weeks with the memory leak and graphics plus OpenGL fixes. That's cool. Just think about dupe naming process. Perhaps every 4th or 5th duplicate you could throw open to chat for those who can't pay. Seems like a lot of great people that never get in. Yeah, that's fair enough. The hard part is that a whole bunch of people throw in a whole bunch of super chats. And then they may not even get into the colony that week. Man, I'm not going to be able to sit much longer. All this fart juice everywhere. Sovereign Brax, $10 super chat. Thanks, Sovereign. Appreciate the support. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, make a zigzag water flow and then goes into my clean water compactor. That's how I move all my water from water pockets around the starting area to a 2x2 tile that can store unlimited water. Nice. Yay, back to 3 a.m. streams. Thanks, Biffy. Yeah, that's alright. I know there's a lot of countries that unfortunately don't have super chat as an option yet. Electronics, what you're good at in real life. That's cool. TJ Rar, another $5 super chat. Hashtag stand up for Fox. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to buy a stand-up desk soon. It's killing me. I don't know what I did, but this morning when I went to get up, I moved the wrong way, and it was like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer. Been paying for it all day. Where's my rooms? See, this room's too big. It doesn't make a rec room. Either that or I don't have enough stuff in it. Recreation room, recreational building, 72 tiles. So it's got to be the tile size. I'm going to block it off at this end. I don't know what we'll use this other space for just yet. But at least it'll give me an option. Maybe somebody can have a bedroom on the other side of the rec room, maybe. I don't know. Good for something anyway. Snoops. $5 super chats. Hashtag stand up for Fox. Thanks for all the super chats, guys. You guys are crazy. Super generous. Excessively generous. Man, look at that. Isn't that stinky? Maybe I should have these set a little higher priority. Make sure we refill the oxygen, please. We kind of need the air. Fortunately, the plants in the living quarters are above all this other nastiness, but, well, mostly. We do need some airflow tiles in here that'll let some of this nasty air out. That'll get rid of some of the CO2, let it go below. Skate 3 back out drying yourself off with a towel a couple days ago. Getting old's great. Oh, yeah, isn't it awesome? It's good times. I still remember being young and looking at people who were like 30 and being like, man, you're so old. Now I'm that dude. Only I'm older than 30, sadly. Let's go to the distillation. Filtration and distillation. I need to do air system soon, too. New sponsor. Welcome, Ian Lester. Thanks, Ian. Welcome to the channel. Their sponsorship, anyway. Enjoy the emotes and the fancy green name in the chat, and my undying appreciation. This is Revolution. Us poor grays want virtual avatars which will never interact with two. No? What if I say please? It's What does the hashtag stand up for Fox mean? They know I have a bad back, and I've been sitting in a chair is one of the worst positions I can be in. So they keep throwing that out there as a thing to say, like, get a stand-up desk, and then it's often tied to their super chat. So they're like, here, this is like, go and get a stand-up desk so you're not sitting so much. You're not old, you're experienced. He's excessively experienced. Let's just say in the house flipping world, I'd be considered a fixer-upper. Watch the toilet hangers? What? They haven't finished this room up here yet either. Where's your hand washing after dumping the polluted water? I don't have one. It's not generally an issue. I don't think the polluted water comes back. Let's find out. He's got it on his back. Oh no, he's dirty. All right, let's get a hand washing station. He definitely comes back dirty. There is no question. New sponsor, Sovereign Prax. Thanks, Sovereign. Appreciate the support of the channel. Enjoy the custom emojis and what have you. Why not stand on your knees? It's best of both worlds. JK, don't do it. It hurts after 10 minutes. I couldn't really do that anyway. It would be too low relative to the desk. It's funny. That was weird. I climbed in through the roof in order to build the tile below. All right, whatever. Crazy duplicant. These guys are nuts. We're just powering through the research tonight, at least. I want to see them do something interesting in the break room. Like, I want to get the arcade machines and get them playing on those. Yeah, see, it plays Oxy not included, Oxycontin. Oxy not included. Fractured my spine when I was 16. Now I'm 31. Pain management has gotten more difficult. I don't use anything stronger than Motrin, so yoga, stretching, and a good mattress are essential. Yeah, my issue is I'm not bright. Sometimes I keep re-aggravating it. So there's times where I can get back to like 90% of normal, and then I'm not paying enough attention. I strain it, and you know, it's just I just do it like every couple times every year, kind of thing. I want to set direction left on this one. What are you? No, don't. Oh, okay. Really? You had to pick up the stuff down there, did you? Getting all the nasty germs. What's going on with the spam there, Mary Lou? Arcade's not done. Aw. Break time! Like, forget it. We're eating. We're using the bathroom. You don't know me. Uh-oh. How is it they're never cleaning the toilets when they're at a 9? Somebody needs to have a priority on the toilets. I think we took our tidier away. That's probably part of the problem. 2 bottomless stomachs that are narcoleptic with a small bladder. Jeez. Solid gold right there. Solid gold. What's the world seed? I'll show you in a moment. That is just... That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, we'll go with the narcoleptic with a small bladder, I guess. Insane. Can you do some critter ranching? I don't know how to. Also, space is cool. Yeah, we had a critter ranch that started in the last stream, but I started a little bit late, and we were already kind of out of hatches at that point. So I need to make sure we don't run into the same problem this time. We do need to start a critter ranch sooner rather than later. But we're going to have to recoup some space before we can do that, because we're already filling up the main area a bit. Made a mess. Oh, stop peeing on the... Where? Really? If someone would clean the toilets, that'd be great. I have to move into lavatory sooner rather than later, just so they don't have to go clean them. You know what? Actually, I have filtration available right now. I should just do it. Except we need more metal. We need more metal, guys. You gotta go find some. It's up here. Go get me some of that. Some of that sweet, sweet copper. There'll be more messes. Yeah, they're just not cleaning the toilets. Look, they're out of order. Somebody's not doing their job. Like, probably the person that I didn't put in the tidying was... No, we have a groundskeeper. Who empties the toilets these days? It's gotta be the groundskeeper, right? Get another groundskeeper in there. For the future ranches, have you looked at sage hatches? They eat organic materials and give more cold than other hatches. Yeah, the one thing I found is that in order to increase the rate of having sage hatches, you have to feed the hatches dirt. Which does pose some issues, because dirt's really useful for farming. Because all these are fertilized with dirt. So you kind of have to find the right balance that way. I feel like nobody is doing anything at the time frame I want. I don't like it. Get this done, please. Get that done down there. With how much they mess, make the airflow tiles mess tiles so that it goes to a poop tank. But it won't all go. I mean, I'd have to make the whole floor out of the tiles. That'd be kind of... take like a ton of metal. You need to put an airlock in there to keep the oxygen in. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. You can stroke that. There's no point pressurizing that gap at the top because we don't really need to. This is really weird over here. Temperature-wise, things in here are really warm too. I need these batteries gone. Let's just deconstruct them now, actually. Get rid of those. We have 2 large batteries down here. There's 2 more that they're going to be building. That'll store up any excess power. Oh, the way you could do multiplayer on Oni. Yeah, that would be kind of neat. I'm not sure how they would manage that, though. Whether you'd have to have, like, 2 separate colonies in the same asteroid or something. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. Us snub countries, we got to stick together. Oni MP would be awesome. Oh, multiplayer, yeah. I think like it would be neat to be able to play multiplayer. I really question how you would do it. Like they're having a conversation with no mouths. It's so weird. I'm sure they're gonna finish art for that, so they have mouths most of the time, but it just looks so odd when they don't have any. Seems to be messing up the airflow or the flow of work. Oh yeah. This whole break thing really messes stuff up. Break time should be an option, like sandbox mode, or whether you want stress or sickness. I guess they're trying to add like another layer of complexity to managing the game. But man, it really slows down work because there's that whole segment of time nobody's doing anything, including generating power that's used to produce oxygen and stuff. But I guess if you get stuff switched over so you're not reliant on manual power, I guess it'd be better. Okay, I'm gonna throw a floor in here. And then grab our refinement. Oh, I thought I had already researched the water sieve. What's going on here? What's going on? Oh, it's not done yet. For all the snub countries. Hashtag stand up fox. Thanks, noobs. I have a lot of water here. Maybe I'll pump the water from over here. Cover some more space. Peeing in your water double time. We don't need no pee in the water. Somebody's poisoned the water hole. The batteries are all jumping. It's a little cooler in here, which is better. It's not great, but it's a little better. Not what I thought. Maybe one is overseer and others is dupes. Yeah, I don't know. Oxygen's getting low. Yeah, it's because these things aren't running like super consistently. We have more batteries built up down here now, so that we should start to see a little bit more. Oh no, it's getting tapped out like instantly. Gonna need power generation soon. Hashtag soon. Maybe I'll just plan for it. Plan for it ahead of time. We'll build this. Get them to dig a spot up here. We need to throw a door at the top of here. Interesting. The one country that most don't accept as a country can be also use super chat. That's so weird. Just move the pump to the other side. What do you mean, like shift this over to here? Could work. I mean, they're not using this for making water anyway. They're using this for sinks, so it actually doesn't matter that there are germs in the water here. This is the one they use for food. That's the important one. You don't want them messing around with that with germs. Remember, oxygen's not included. Yeah. Well, there's Steam Workshop support. Maybe someone will make a multiplayer mod. Maybe. Maybe. Like I said, I would be really, really curious to see how they would go about implementing that. It's kind of a strange game for that kind of a thing. Man. All right, I'm gonna throw a second treadmill in here. Try to get some more of our duplicants to work. See if they can produce a little more power. It is 11 p.m. Eastern time, so I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight. That was already a 2-hour stream. I need to get up. I can't sit here anymore anyway. But Colony so far is starting out okay. It looks like the whole like break time thing is going to throw a little bit of a curveball in the management of a couple of different resources in terms of like manually producing power. Do you have enough bathroom space for them all? Who's cleaning the toilets when? All that kind of stuff. We have quite a few duplicants already at 11. It's more than so when I used to play and keep it really conservative, I wouldn't go above 6, and it was easy to manage. So at 11 duplicants, they're breathing a fair amount of air. They're doing a fair amount of pooping. And if nobody's cleaning the toilet, that's kind of a problem. Nevertheless, I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight. I am planning tomorrow to play some Fortnite, depending on how my back's doing, because I can't spend another night like this. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll let you know tomorrow. If you see the schedule pop up on the channel, then we'll be doing Fortnite tomorrow night. And then on Saturday night, we'll be playing some more Stardew Valley. But thanks, everyone, for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate all the super chats. Welcome to our new channel sponsors as well. I appreciate the support from everyone. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.